Hey guys, it's Stephanie Vining. I just want to jump in and share a little bit about clean food. Okay, so the reason we want clean food is we want food at its truest form, right? Not genetically modified or a powder that makes it taste like garlic. We want garlic. So I was watching this thing on Dateline, it was probably 2 years ago, and they went to this company that makes flavored, I don't want to say, it wasn't seasoning, like artificial flavors. Okay. So he was interviewing this woman that is in charge of fruit flavors. So she said she focused mainly on strawberry. That was the most popular, and she made it for hundreds of companies. And so she would pull out drawers upon drawers of just different versions of strawberry. And it was based on that one specific company. So that company said, this is the flavor of strawberry we want. We want it in all of our products, and we want this exact same thing so it never fluctuates, right? Consistency. So she couldn't divulge the names of it, but she basically made something that had no strawberries in it, tastes like strawberry. So that's in a lot of the Greek yogurt you're eating. If you look at it, it says strawberry flavored yogurt. There's no strawberries in it, most likely, maybe a teeny bit, like fruit juice. It might say 100% fruit, but when you look at it, what is it really? It's like different, it's all these modifications. You guys, we want the real deal, right? So I wanted to talk, I think peanut butter is the most often that I see people looking at the front and they see the word natural and they just grab it off the shelf without ever looking at the back. And you guys, the back tells you everything. That's the story. Okay, the front is pretty, and that is what is going to attract 99% of the customers. But the 1% that care what's going in their body need to look at the back. That tells you the story, okay? So this is Skippy Creamy. It doesn't say natural on it. It's not trying to like confuse you or anything. But if you look at the back, peanuts, sugar, vegetable oil, not clean. Okay, so you want to stay away from vegetable oil, canola oil, anything like that. Try to choose sesame oil, olive oil, those kind of things, okay? So I got this at Christmas because my dad was visiting and he cannot eat real peanut butter. And so the interesting thing is I switched it a few times to this because it's my favorite brand in Australia. It's Maver's dark roasted peanut butter. I love it. I just love it. Only creamy. It's a texture thing for me. But the ingredients are 99.3% peanuts and 0.07% salt. So 100% clean. And you guys, there might be an adjustment period. Honestly, I kind of loved this before. I bought this all the time. Or Jif. I'd get them at Costco because they're so big and so cheap. And I made granola balls probably twice a week for my kids. So I love the savings. And then I tried the real stuff without the sugar and I gagged, but I got over it. And a week later, I couldn't even stomach this. It was like so sugary and it really didn't taste like nuts. So if you're eating peanut butter, go for the nut flavor, right? Or why eat it? Anyway, so look at the back of your containers. So many of them say natural and they may be natural. That does not mean they're non-processed and clean or good for you. So look at that. I really love in Australia, not only do they have to tell you the ingredients, but they have to tell you what it's comprised of. So I noticed a lot in fish sticks at Costco. Some of them will say 25% fish. It's the main ingredient. I mean, the first ingredient they list. And some will say 75%. And of course, those are more expensive, but what do you want to pay for? Breadcrumbs or fish if you're buying fish sticks? So I really love that about Australia. And every restaurant everywhere has to tell you the calories and nutrients in the food. I think that's awesome because you know what? It's empowerment. You're spending your money on something you're going to put in your body, and don't you want to know how it's going to affect you? Don't you want to know how it's going to fuel your day? I personally do. I think there's something in that. Okay, so I also want to talk to you about yogurt. That's another one. So this one for sure, when I tried it, I messaged my coach and asked her if she was trying to kill me. I like full on gagged. I won't show you on here because it wasn't pretty, but I was like, what? Who the hell made this? Why does anybody ever want to eat that plain? But then I started looking at the ingredients and I was like, oh, I don't even, like half the crap I can't even pronounce. So probably I don't want that in my body. So this one is milk, skim milk, milk solids, live yogurt cultures. That's it. Okay? And then if I want to sweeten it or modify the flavor, I'll add fruit. Maybe squeeze an orange on it and then chop up oranges in it. You can do that with tons of fruit. Anything you can squeeze, that can sweeten it. Maple syrup, cinnamon, honey. Cinnamon is the best option because it's completely free, no containers, if you're following 21 Day Fix or any Beachbody program. My kids love this. They will ask for this over the Chobani flavored or anything else, and you guys, they loved it before. So it's all about taste buds. Your body can do so much, but your brain has to catch up with it. So give it a week for sure on any food change, and then check it out. Okay, and the last one is almond milks. So I personally can't drink coconut milk, coconut water, anything, because I'm allergic. But in the US, the Silk brand is my absolute hands down favorite almond milk. In Australia, I really like this Nutty Bruce one, but go for the unsweetened. If you look at the sweetened, besides sugar, it has a lot more carbs in it, right? And you don't want to count this as your carbs. So we have carbs on Beachbody. We eat carbs every day. There's no boycotting carbs here, but you don't want to get it in your dairy. Unless, I'd rather save it for my wine, but that's just me. So if I look at the ingredients, 8 grams carbs, 4 sugars, 2 protein, and the ingredients are filtered water, almonds, sea salt, and organic brown rice. That's where the carbs are from. So there has to be something in it. But look for unsweetened almond milk or coconut milk, soy milk, whatever. If you have a problem with soy, remember Shakeology is soy-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, and GMO-free, and casein-free. So if you don't want soy, don't get soy milk. Get almond milk or coconut milk and look for that on the ingredients. So my big point to this that I really want to leave you with is the whole reason I started this was I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't feeling great. I got put on anxiety medication, depression medication, so many medications, and I'd never been on medicine before. But I really wanted to sleep. I didn't have newborns anymore. There was no reason I didn't deserve sleep. So I did clean eating, 5 days, just kind of tried it out. I wasn't looking for weight loss or although I could afford to lose weight at that time, I wasn't looking for that, but I wanted to feel good. And there's like intestinal things going on in my family. I wanted to feel like I could control that. And you guys, it's not an amount of money that makes the difference on ingredients. I will see some things that are not clean that are a fortune, and sometimes the clean things are cheaper. But it doesn't mean you're buying everything organic. It means that you're looking for food in its original state. So a cheat sheet to completely start from scratch on this is work on the outside aisles, okay? And when you go around the outside aisles, you have your dairy, you have your eggs, you have your proteins, you have your fruits, vegetables, all of that. The chips, the sodas, the juice, the Gatorades, all of those are in the inside. And I personally, for my family, have been able to replace almost all of those with a Beachbody product that's clean. So we do Hydrate for the boys for soccer games or swim meets, things like that, instead of Gatorade. They get their electrolytes that way. I do Energize before I work out rather than doing some of those gel packets that you would pop that would give you that endurance. All of those things, the little bit of caffeine you get, all natural from green tea. So that's my preference. Everybody's, their own person. You do whatever you want to do in your family. You guys, I am a Beachbody coach because I absolutely love what I do. The introvert in me gets fed totally through community that I couldn't any other way. But I work with tons of people that do other programs. I cheer them on. There are tons of people I've turned away from this because I don't think it's the right fit for them based on where their mind is. If you're looking for a quick fix or you have this unhealthy state with certain foods or things, then I don't always, we don't work together. I might refer you to another coach or whatnot. And it's not because I don't want to work with you, but I had an eating disorder in high school and I just can't go there. I need to be fully eating what my kids eat. If my kids are eating cereal, I'll have Shakeology in a bowl, throw fruit on top. We're all eating out of bowl. Like, I really want them to see mom's eating what I'm eating. as much as possible. I think it's important, especially with girls, but eating disorders are in boys too. You guys do not think otherwise. I'm not, like, it would be naive to think it's just a female issue. So anyways, just sharing a little bit about me and some things that are passionate to my family. I mean, this all started with me. And I didn't have my kids switch anything on purpose, but they were curious. Mom, what are you eating? Can I taste it? Oh, that's good. You know, Matthew has been a work in progress. I am making him eat things. And we are up to 6 blueberries, you guys. We started at 4 because he was 4 years old. And then we slowly snuck in a 5th, which he caught on to. And now we're up to 6, and he rocks it. He'll eat like 1 apple, small, 1 orange with a little bit of fuss, a strawberry, no bananas. We're not there yet. And he had grapes for the first time this week. You guys, moms, do you get me? These are small victories that feel huge. They feel huge. So anyways, I hope this was helpful. I hope I've inspired you to be curious about clean eating. Try it. It's really no more money. And if you're anything like me, I felt a complete difference. I slept better. I had more energy. I didn't have gas, just putting it out there. Everything was better. So anyways, all right, have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.